Hello everyone, it's Granny Gamester here with a brand new game called Wild West Dynasty. Now I've been waiting for this game to come out for months, so I'm pretty excited about this. This is developed by Moon Punch Studios. These are the same people that did Medieval Dynasty, and the publisher is Top Lits Productions. Now it is in early access, which means it is not finished yet, and they are looking for us to find the glitches in the game, things that are not working well, plus our input on what we would like to see happen in the game. So I'm more than happy to do that. That sounds good. It's a building survival game with crafting and RPG. It is single player and it has partial controller support. So we're going to go jump right in here and start a new game. Now, sometimes buildings can get damaged. In this case, you will have to repair them by hitting the damaged parts with a hammer because that is how things are repaired in the Wild West. Tip: running, crafting, and other activities will drain your stamina. Once your stamina reaches zeros, you'll have to wait. Oh,
A story about the Wild West. I can tell you a story. A mom and her kid, they were on their way back home. Their real home, out here. Not the fine big New York City. Hadn't hurt a fly in their life. Well, the kid hadn't. They were attacked by outlaws, out of nowhere. Ran the horses to no avail. The mom was picking a gun. 'Cause hell she was. Defended her cub like a bear. But it helped them nothing. Nothing at all. That's your Wild West. If you want a better ending, make your own.
well, okay. So, all right, here we are. And I did decide to use the mouse because partial controller, I've had experience with other games, and it's really cumbersome because you don't know what works and what doesn't. Oh, there's the wagon. Oh, there's somebody there. Oh, it's my mother. Oh, my name's Dakota. My mother is age 40. Mom, can you hear me? Ah, there you are. You are alive. That's good. How do you feel? My head hurts and my elbows. I got shot too. Yes, but you're still standing. You'll be better soon. I'll show you some plants and... What about you, Mom? You got shot. You're bleeding. Don't worry, Half Pint. It's not as bad as it looks. Only a little blood. It's just my legs that can't really move them. That's bad enough. I'll get help. No, we're too far away from hope, and the night is closing in. You need to find shelter. Hancock's cave is not far away. I'm not leaving you behind. I can't come with you. My legs, I cannot walk right now. And then I will carry you. Okay, I guess we use F to pick up Mom here. Oops. it looks on the left-hand side here, we've got the temperature. Oh, it's in Celsius, though. And find the cave. All right, we have a top bar here, which is usually like a compass. Okay, so there's... Follow this to the cave. Oh, here we go. Here's a path. Hancock's Cave. There we are. Okay, I picked up my mother. Find shelter. So now what? Oh, lay your mother down. Press F. Okay. Here you go, Mom. Well done, Half Pint. We should be safe here. Mom, you're bleeding again. How can I help you? What shall I do? First take this, the deed to our land, and... What is that? Surely my beloved Half Pint has heard of Doggerier's latest invention. A Doggeriro type? But that was invented just recently. There is a tinker here who has, but no time for that. What matters are the people depicted here. Who are they? Us. Let me show you. This is me. The little baby in my arms is you. Here we have your father standing next to Roger. Roger? A friend. He tried to fix things between us and your siblings, your brother and your sister. They are on the right here. I have a brother and a sister? Mom, why haven't you told me? We became estranged, you could say. Your sister, well, she had a mind of her own for better or worse, but your brother, I didn't want you to become like him. I will tell you everything, but first you need to gather some sticks and stones to make fire. Fire to treat your injuries? No, my dear, you can't. Remember, but it gets terribly cold at night out here. So cold. Okay, so you can create a campfire from sticks and stones. It protects against the cold and allows you to prepare warm meals. To create a campfire, press I. To place it, press B. So let's see what we got here. We got a main quest. Find resources for a campfire. So I've got to find some sticks and some stones. Alright, so let's close this and... Ooh. Recipe unlocked. 10. Well, there you are, Mom. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. Alright. Pick it up with E. Sticks and stones allow you to create the first basic tools and build a campfire. To create a tool, press I. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we have tools. Well, there's our campfire. And furniture and resources and clothes. So let's click on this. And then we have a tent, which we can't make that yet. We can't make this. All right, so we need 7 sticks and 3 stones for our campfire. Oh, and then we have a healing potion. Yeah, I'll probably need that. All right, so let's get out of here. See if I can... It's getting dark. It's already dark. Where are you, Mom? You're over there, aren't you? Oh, there's some. There's the stone. That was. I thought it looked like one, but here we go. Oh, I just heard a little whip crack. Does that mean I've got everything? Let's check here. Do we? Yes, we do. All right. So when you hear the whip crack, that means you've got all your supplies. Oh, cool. Cool. All right. So now what do we do? All right. So up in the right-hand corner, I guess, is gives you all the next steps to do, because now it says press B to place the campfire. All right, which is right here. Oh, all right. Well, let's put it pretty close to Mom here. She put it up there. No, let's put it right next to your mom. Okay. So E to light. There you go, Mom. Well done, half pint. Well done. Now rest. You look exhausted. Sleep. I think you're right. I feel dizzy. But we will get up early in the morning and take you to the doctor. I promise. Of course, half pint. We will do that tomorrow. Don't worry about me. I'm where I want to be. This is my cave, my little secret. Secret? Never mind. Sleep now. Don't be afraid of anything. Not out here. No, this is home. I know. All will be well. It just... Ooh. All right.
She never finished those words. They were her last. She died that night, in her most favorite place of all. I know she didn't want to. I know she fought. She would never have left you like this, in a foreign world, in such danger. Devastated after you tried so hard. But sometimes, we have no choice.
Oh.
I always hated funerals. Wasn't the reason why I didn't attend this one. Only learned about it later. I should have been there. Been there for a child who lost a mom, a past, a future. Should have protected you. Should have. Too many should haves. Rest in peace, Phoebe. I promise. No more missed opportunities.
Oh, wow. So that sounded like her husband speaking. Maybe. Yeah, because... Oh, wow. Huh. Well, all right. So it says, find the hermit farm. But let's check. Let's check down in the left-hand corner. Where can I tab maybe? Yeah, here we go. Oh, okay. Dakota West. I'm age 20. I'll see. I've got $23 on me. Kilograms. I wonder if I can change that. Stamina's full, of course. Health is not so hot. Neither is the hunger. I'm thirsty. I'm a mess. All right. What do we got over here? Okay, we've got... All right, that's all items that I have on me right here. So I have no food. No tools or weapons. Just clothes on my back. Wowza. Alright. Here we got skills. Tier 1 reduces the pickaxe, durability loss. Buy. Blah. You can collect skins and pelts. Alright, so I can do that much, I guess. Alright, so let's check our journal here. I lost my beloved mom just a few weeks after my estranged dad passed away. If this is the West, we should never have set foot here, but I will not return to the city, not before I found justice for my mother. At least I buried her in a place she seemed to have loved and dearly missed. Rest in peace, Mom. I will never, and I can't ever forget you, but I need to move forward, and I will need help. And I can't scroll anymore on that, so. Entries, find the hermit farm. Completed quest. All right. So this is my next one. I need to find the hermit farm. Quest. Who is Roger? Standard dummy text. Oh, interesting. So these are all going to be quests. Yeah. All right, so let's check out our map here. What do we got here? All right, so this is me right here. And this is the quest info, so maybe this is what? Hancock's Cave, maybe? No. Where's... Oh, I'm in Hancock's Cave, silly. That's me. And none of that. Management. Oh, this is where it's going to be like medieval dynasty here. We're going to have, yeah, normal settlers, houses, city selection, normal settlers, mines and barns, etc. Yeah, we'll probably get into that a little bit later. And then, of course, the dynasty and technology. I guess we can't do anything with that yet. All right, so back to equipment here. And I guess our next step is to find the hermit farm. So first of all, let me see. Settings, here we want. This is what we want. Gameplay. Language. And show tips. Yeah, we want that on. Graphics. I guess these all look like they're okay. Mouse sensitivity. I'm not sure which way that would work. Well, let's try halfway and see how that works. Fog. Sure, we'll have fog. Vegetation draw distance. It seems to be working okay on the computer. I don't see any problems yet, but if I do, I'll come in here and change these. And then audio, music volume. Yeah, let's keep that down. And keep that up there. Like that. Save, save, save. Okay. Then continue. All right. So, oh, what is this? Lamp. All right, let's pick up the lamp. A lantern can be used at night while walking. It should be placed on the hotbar, selecting it and clicking on a free slot to return it. Oh, to turn it on, use the corresponding slot key. Okay. So let's go into our inventory, which is tab. Lantern. Let's put it right there. Okay. So let's see if we can do this. So, 1, and then turn it on. No, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. Yay. All right. A simple left click of the mouse turned it on. Ooh, we have a little cave going here. So I can't change the Celsius, obviously, so we're going to have to deal with that. I need to find some food or something. get lost in here. Oh, that's closed. Oh, here we got something. What's this? Oh, some nails. And a cracker. Yes. Cracker. Let's go to food. I think I gotta get out of this first. Alright. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. I want this. There we go. Food. We need to eat some crackers. Okay, eat. There. Did that help? Oh. Not much. Uh-oh. Alright, Dakota. Wooden doors. Can't do anything with it. Alright. Oop. Something else. Oh, we got some boards. We're just gonna take everything. I mean, might as well. Anything we can find. You got anything in you? No. Not you. Oh, this does. What do we got? We got a can of beans and some redstone. Nice. Oh, and I can run with the shift key. Oh, butterflies. Can I pick them up? Can I catch them? Nope. Oh, there's a fire down there. There's a campfire. Ooh. I wonder if that's bad guys, good guys. What do we got here? Oh, no. If I look on the top, it says find the hermit farm. So that's got to be it because it's showing up on my compass up on top here. Area unlocked. There we go. Hermit farm. Oh. Who are you? Ed. Ed Hancock. Let's talk to Ed. See what Ed got to say. Sir, good sir, please, can you help me? No time for any of your business. Need to take care of my own. I ain't too friendly. Me and my mother got attacked by bandits. They killed her and left me to die. Sorry to hear that. If it's the truth. Might be. See, that happens out here. Especially since the next fort is far away and the sheriff is a crook. None of my business. Wow. But sir, I'm injured. I'm dying. Please, this ain't about business. We are talking about a life or death matter here. You are too damn loud for a corpse, if you ask me. And too damn annoying on top of that. Can't you see I'm sewing here? Not exactly. The high art of agriculture has eluded me so far. But if my books were not mistaken, you would need seeds for that, wouldn't you? Yeah, of course. I plowed last week, removed the weeds, and now I will sow. Damn. What? I must have forgotten the seeds inside. Know what? Grab them off my table in the house and bring them here. Then we'll talk. Oh, I unlocked a recipe for a hair trap. All right, so I have to go in his house here. Whoop. There we go. Turn on the light here. Let's see what we're doing. Here's the house. What did I do? Run out of run out of fuel? I think I did. Interact. I think you put the lantern down now. What do we got here? Ed's magic. Ooh. Yeah, we'll take Ed's magic. What else you got, Ed? Interact with the chest. We're gonna rob Ed. We're bad. Back up there. Ooh, we got some berries. We got rawhide, eggs, bread, crackers. Ooh. I think we need to eat right away. Yeah, we do. All right, so let's see. Berries. And eat. That do anything? Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, I just ate them all. How about a can of beans, Dakota? And cracker? There, my health is full. Hunger is not bad now, so we'll go with that. All right, there's his seeds. Let's pick those up. Is this anything? No. Oh, what's in here? Ooh. Get a shirt. Now is it? What do I got for clothes? Oh, it's not going to show me? Well, we're just going to take it all. Sorry, Ed. We're going to wipe you right out. That's the cupboard. We can just... Oh, and we can sleep in the bed. Nice. Might have to do that here pretty soon because... Whoops, was that something? No. All right. All right, Ed. There you go, buddy. Your seeds! They were right where you left them. What are they, by the way? Oats. What else? Prairie soil is perfect for grass, so grains grow decently. Could do wheat for bread or barley for beer, but oats are a staple around here. Fetch me the hoe leaning over there. Okay. Fetch you the hoe. The hoe leaning over where? We need our lantern, but it's out of oil. Oh. What was that? What was that? What was that? Back up, buddy. Might have been something there. I thought there was. Oh, there is. Oh, a stone. Well, we'll pick it up. We'll take a stone. Oh, what we got? What we got? Oh, another stone. We'll pick that up. Oh, there's our hoe. Yes. With a hoe, you can create a field. After choosing the size of the field, you can use the hoe to prepare the ground. Next, you sow fertilizer and water the field. Finally, you only have to wait until season change, and by the miracle of time, your crops will be ready to harvest. Oh, all right. So we're doing not too bad here. So now we're going to talk to the hermit, it says. All right, might as well put this thing away because it's just not... Where'd you go there, Ed? It's dark, Ed. I can't see you. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Come here, Ed. I'll talk to you. About time. Let me quickly cover the ground and push it gently down. And we're done. Are you ready to help me now? Help? I said we could talk. Let's make it quick. I'm Ed Hancock. I own this farm. I don't like strangers and I have too much work on my hands. Hancock? As in Hancock's cave? Ah, true. Yeah, named after my very own grandmother, Amelia Hancock. Great explorer. One of the few women going out here on their own back then. Well, aside of the married ones following their husbands, and the hookers, of course. Oh, yeah, of course. And your grandmother was? Ooh, Dakota. Neither. Like I told you, she was an explorer. But if she wasn't married, how could she have children and later grandchildren? Good point. Are you freaking serious? Wait a second. Shoot my cow. You are serious. How old are you again? It's funny. Old enough. Yeah, right. Let me guess. A very sheltered city brat. Okay, let's take a look at your arm. Is it bad? Am I gonna die? Yes, you are, but not today. The bullet broke skin, took a bit of your flesh, but nothing serious. If it gets infected, you're in trouble. Luckily, we have agaves growing all around us. Agaves? Why is that any luck? Because it's one of the most versatile plants on the continent. The agave, in short, was food, drink, clothing, and writing material for the Aztec of the past, and it remains important to this day, especially for you, as the sap can prevent infections. Go out and collect some. I will do that. Okay. So what's our next step here? Find, nearby forest. I want some water, man. I'm almost dying of thirst here. Buddy. Don't tell me you couldn't find any agave out there. It's growing like weeds. Oh, jeez. Dude. I want some water. All right. There's the forest over there. So let us find some. All right, now agave. This is going to be. There's a stone. Let's pick that up. Agave is actually pretty easy to spot. We can find some here. I'll pick up these stones though while I'm at it. I just don't want to get too overweighted. I'm gonna say that almost looked like it, but that's not. See any there. Well, maybe, well, it doesn't seem like it'd be in the forest. I mean, agave is really a, ooh, fruits. All right, pick fruits. More fruits? Oh, some more butterflies. Not many bears in here, is there? Yeah, I don't see any agave. Oh, more fruit. Whoops. Now, let's see what kind of fruit we got here. What do we got? Oh, berries. Oh, look at all the berries. Ooh, let's eat those. Maybe that'll. Wow, I gotta find some. Well, it's supplying me with a little bit of water. Not much. Jeez, girl. Let's eat them all. Oh, not much water. Holy smokes. We're gonna be in trouble here. Isn't that usually my MO anyway? I'm always running out of water. Oh, there's a bunny. Can I catch you? Catch you, little bunny? Can I punch you? Knock him out. No, guess not. All right. I do not see any agave here. Huh. Well, oh, so now it says collect agave. Well, I didn't see any here. Maybe I didn't go far enough over this way or something. Oh, what's that? Oh, tree. All right, I don't have anything to cut those down with yet, so. Oh, more berries. Yes. Yes, we'll take the berries. So we don't die entirely of thirst. This way. There's a lot of stones right here. Oop, oop, whoop. What was that? That was something. That was a... Looked like a deer. Ooh, more fruit. More fruit. Well, there's definitely... Yeah, it is a deer. Look at him go. Come over here. All right. Let's... All right. Well, we're obviously not going to find any here. I mean, agave grows in the desert, not in the forest. So let's go back. Get exhausted really quick. Look at the bunnies. I can't get you. Whoops. I can't hit them. I did have a bunny trap though. Now we know where to find bunnies for a bunny trap. There's that. Nope. I do not see agave. Well, let's go up this way a little bit. Lots of bunnies. Look at them all. All right. So what's over here? What do we got here? What is this, a riverbed? No, I just did a circle. That's where we came in. Yeah. I do believe though you'll find the wagon right up here, I bet. Betcha. Then again, maybe not. Oh, that looks like it should be an ore of some kind. We got a dead end here? I think we do. Yep. All right. We're at a dead end. Huh. I'll be darned. Oh! Fox! Don't you bite me. I ain't touching you. Don't you bite me. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that looks like one. That looks like it. It is. Yes. Yes, we have agave. Oh, there's a lot of them here. Let's pick a bunch. Well, we only need one, but hey. It's a healing thing. I bet it's going to be like healing potion maybe or something. Oh, there's some more. All right. I'm carrying on something wicked. We need we need to eat some more berries here. Can I? Am I eating? Yeah, I'm eating it all. But my thirst isn't going up though. Ooh, this isn't good. All right. So where is our ranch? Oh, it's out that way. All right, figures. Can I go this way? Yep. Looks like I'm supposed to. I have no stamina. Oh, buddy, you're just in big trouble. Where are we? This way? That way. Do I want to go this way and over, or do I want to go the other way? Yeah, I think we want to go this way. Right? Oh, what do we get over here? Ooh. What's this? Looks like a couple of burned down teepees, huh? What do we got? Water, I hope. Interact. Ooh, a bow and an arrow. Yes! Bows and arrows have accompanied humankind since the dawn of time. You equip your bow in the same way you equip tools. Once you've decided on a target, hold down your right mouse button to draw your bow. The longer you draw, the more stamina will be drained and the farther your arrow flies. Release RMB to fire. You may miss a few times, but practice makes perfect, and spending talent points on corresponding abilities in the right skill tree makes even more perfect. Okay. Word of warning. Don't run and shoot or you may take an arrow to the knee. All right. Thanks for the warning. So let's take the arrows. Well, yay. Oh, more agave. Okay. Let's take that. And that. And anything else here worth having? I guess not. Let's see. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, how did I miss this? Oh, look at it all. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we come, Ed. Get your agave. Talk to the hermit farmer. All right. Come on. Gather up your stamina here. Jump. Oh, you're too weak, aren't you? Poor thing. You're dying of thirst. There we go. Spacebar makes him jump. All right. Where are you, Ed? Oh, there you are. Hello, Ed. I got it for you. Ah, that's good. Don't worry if you got too many. You can always sell them at the settlement further down the path to the northeast. Now let me show you how it's used. Yes, please do. See? Much better. What you need next is a good night's sleep. I figure you already know it gets damn cold outside. Yes, I know. Your best option is always a bed. Perhaps one day you will own a fancy house and sleep in your own bed. Until then, you have to rent. You got money on you, right? We had our savings on us, but I assume the Bennetts have taken those too. Of course they would have. Look, I can offer you a spare bed in my house if you're willing to help me out around the farm. Nothing too fancy. That's really generous, but I have no clue about farming. Thank you for the offer, but I need to track down whoever I hired. Oh, so I can choose here at this point. Thank you for the offer, but I need to track down whoever. How can I track anybody down? I can't even get some water. So I'm gonna stay here and see what I can learn, I think. I said nothing fancy, and I didn't mean the bed, which isn't fancy either, but that's not the point. What I mean is even a trained chimpanzee could do the task. You should have a fair chance. Nice. Thanks, Ed. I appreciate your confidence in me, and I will refrain from climbing trees and throwing feces at you. That's a way to go, Dakota. Tell him. Then go inside and take some rest, and we'll talk in the morning. All right. Thank you again. But I need some water. Dang it. Oh, Ed, you don't understand. All right, go to sleep. All right, now what do I do? Oh, what do we got here? All right, I already raided this chest. Where are you, Ed? Come on, I had a nap. Where'd you go? Oh, turkeys. He's got some turkeys. Ah. Little turkeys. All right, where'd he go? Come on, Ed. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Hey, Ed. You're kind of weird. You just wander around. Good morning. You look much better today. Less dying, at least. I feel great, actually. Thank you again. So what can I do for you? Tear down my barn. Excuse me? What? You heard me. Originally, it was a stable, and I don't have any livestock to speak of anyway. Sure, I will have to build a shack to store my harvest, but the barn is beyond repair. Knock it down and rebuild. You know what I mean. I get what you're saying, but I'm no carpenter. I ain't one either, and I built everything here. The farm, the fence, the outhouse, the barn. Built to last, huh? Don't mock me, Greenhorn. It's harder than you think. You will see. First of all, I have no tools. At least I can't find mine anymore, so you have to make your own. Do I look like a blacksmith? No, more like a bookworm, a meager one, underfed and dried out. Doesn't matter. Let me show you how it's done. All right. All right. Let's see. We gotta make a hammer here. We really need some water, though. Well, I haven't dropped my health yet, so I guess it's maybe as long as my hunger's full. All right. So press I to craft a hammer. All right. No? No? What can I do? Oop, I guess that's not going to do it. I is to craft, it says, but it's not doing anything. Hey, Ed. Talk to me, Ed. Ed. Ed! Come back when you have the tools. Oh, he's 40 years old. Okay. All right, Ed. You can be that way? Fine. It won't let me bring it up. I'm pressing I, but it's not going to let me do it. How about tab here? Skills. What skills do I have? Tools. Yes. Axe. Chest. Interact. No, I took everything out of there. Take everything out of there. Ah, come on, Ed. Oh, there we go. All right, now it decided to work. Okay. 5 tools. There's our little hammer. All right, a hammer is a basic tool. With a hammer, you can repair buildings and build them. To craft a hammer, you first need to find the stick and stone. Then simply open your menu, select tools and hammer. Don't forget to equip it. Oh yeah, you can do this by assigning it to the hotbar in your inventory. All right, so we got to do recipe unlock stone axe. Oh, so I can make a stone axe now. All right, so we got to go to our tools here. And yep, there it is. So we're going to put it in there. And now I did buy Medieval Dynasty and played that. So that helps a lot knowing how this works, the mechanics of this really. So no, I don't want you. Our hammer. Build. Production. City. No, I don't want to build a city. Ooh. Floor. Production. Ooh, look at all this. Animal farm. General store, sheriff, workshop. Ooh, a stable. That's what I want to run. I want to run the stable. And what have we got? A camp, utilities, pantry, shed, ooh, a well, a rabbit hutch. Oh my goodness. Production. Here we go. Barn, iron mine, a wood mill, a stone mine. Ooh, we could do some mining. All right, so we don't want to do this. Now that, for some reason, that takes a while to kind of work. It tells me to craft an axe, but I can't get into that. So that's a little buggy right there. Yeah. Run around a little bit, maybe that'll make it work. I don't know. I'm assuming this is the old barn here. Maybe there's something in here. Alright. Make myself dizzy here. Yeah, see. Oh, maybe I can't have the thing in my hand. There, that was the problem. I had the tool in my hand, so you can't do it with that. Alright, so there we are. There's our axe. So let's go ahead and craft that. And an axe is a basic tool used to cut down trees or demolish buildings. Oh, you need sticks and stones. Yeah, and you previously did with a hammer. Remember to equip the axe and don't forget to chop fallen trees into wooden logs. Okay. Where is our? There's our stone axe. We will put that in 3. All right. Let's go take this bad boy down. Well, I didn't do anything. All right. Maybe I'm not in the right spot. Oh, no. I got to talk to the farmer. Can't do anything until I do that. Where are you, Ed? There you are. What you doing, Ed? Looks a little tipsy. Show me what you got. Look what I got, Ed. Here's my tools. I'm especially proud of the hammer. Looks a little bit crude, just like old Grabthar's hammer, but it will suffice. Okay, grab your axe and take down the barn. On it. All right, so now it should work. Demolition Man. You let me do it? Find and destroy the... Well, I got my axe. It is equipped. Let me take down the barn. Oh, there it is. Okay, we just got to be in the right spot here. Oh! Okay. It's gone, Ed. What do y'all think? Your barn is history, but I was able to salvage a few planks of wood that could still be of use. I was counting on that, but before we get down to this, it's time for your next lesson. Excellent, which is drinking. Oh no. Hey, I'm not that green. I had plenty of beer with my friends in New York, some gin from the Traveler's Lodge, and even wine from... Ha! You couldn't afford the moonshine from Whiskey Annie's right now. I ain't talking about that kind of drinking. I'm talking about water. Keeps you alive out here. Yes, we need water. Oh. Yeah, tell me, city brat, how do you feel now after a little bit of work? I see what you mean. Yes, I'm thirsty. My tongue is dried out, almost sticky. That's the first sign. Next, you'll feel dizzy. Then your eyes start betraying your mind. And a few hours later, you're dead. This ain't New York City. The sun and dry air here can kill you quickly. The problem is water's hard to find around here. And clean is even rarer. So where can I get water? You are lucky. I have a well, and there's a second one near the settlement. Go inside and grab the old canteen on the table. It's yours, but you have to fill it yourself. I will, but wouldn't it be better to have pipes and a tap in every single house, providing fresh water to the residents? And what's next? Flying carriages without horses? Now hurry up and first fill the canteen, then your belly before you pass out on me. Yeah, that'd be me. That'd be me. Now, I couldn't pick up this canteen, so maybe that's why. I can't pick it up until now. Yeah. All right, we got it. Now we're going to be able to... Yeah, now we can interact. So, yep. Let's fill that little baby. Fill the canteen with water from its well. Press tab to drink. Whoops. Get out of here. Food. There he is. Rottweiler. Yes! Yes! All right. So let's get out of there. Now we have water. Now do I need to refill that little beauty? Yeah, I do. Okay, there we go. All right, Ed. I did it. I did it, Ed. Any better? Why, yes. Much better. From now on, I will make sure to carry water with me. What's next? Don't you hate it when a rattlesnake slithers up your leg or wind blows your paper away when you're taking a dump? Oh, jeez. Excuse me? Yeah. Got you there, kiddo. Got you good. But seriously, I want you to fix up my outhouse. Better than cleaning it. I can guarantee you that. Do I need smelling salts wrapped in a towel around my nose to survive that? Or I can say this sounds like the next opportunity to pass out. Or boldly go where no one's gone before except you. I like that one. Little Star Trek reference here. Don't worry, you can do all the work from the outside. Just use your hammer and the planks you got from the barn. Okay, I will try. All right, so where did I put my hammer? I think it's this one. It is. All right. Where's our outhouse? That's the chicken coop. Oh, this is it. Oh. It's really not. There we go. Look at that. Look at me go. Look at that. Just like that. We got an outhouse. All right, Ed. I did it. Good work. See, it's not that hard to maintain basic wooden buildings out here. You can even build your own if you have the materials and enough patience. Who needs a carpenter anyway? The smell, the horror. Don't act like a fine lady from a British estate. You did some mighty good work. You already know how to import Oh, you already know how important it is to drink. Now let's talk about food. I did all right with the food. Seriously, right now, my appetite has diminished drastically after my last task. And so will your strength if you don't eat. If you want to survive out here, you need food. Of course, you could buy meals in a saloon or tavern or food from traders, but what will you do when you are traveling through the wilderness? Pack enough provisions? I guess you could do that too, but that's not what I'm talking about. Look, I can grow my own food here, but there are other ways. There are some edible plants, but most of us pioneers rely on hunting, traps, and fishing. Essential skills, you know. Got it. So you want me to go hunting? Shall I track down a bear and bring you the liver? No, you should. What are you talking about? I read some stories in the library about the trappers and hunters in the West and further north. Something about sharing a bear's liver to get its strength. Oh, jeez. Ha! Stories, books, writers. If you ask me, everyone who tries to make a living out of writing is an idiot or a dreamer. No, you need real work. You did well so far. Perhaps you can rent out your repair skills in taxation. There is always someone willing to pay a few coins for otherwise idle hands. But for now, just go inside the house. I've prepared a simple meal for you. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank y'all for that. Let's put our little hammer away here. Alrighty then. Where's the food? Where'd you make me a meal? Oh, right here on the table. Pick up meat, corn. All right. Life stinks. Talk to Ed. We can talk to Ed again. I don't really need the food right now, so I'm not gonna. I don't think anyway. Let me check. Oh, I do. Ooh. So what are we gonna have? Prepared deer meat. Yeah, let's eat it. As long as he prepared it for us. Oh, that filled me right up. Excellent. Okay. All right, Ed. What's next? I've been thinking, and I've got a small task for you about your mom. Ooh, you left her in my grandma's cave, and I think she would have wanted that. So please go give her some flowers from me here. You know where. That's kind of you. Thank you. I will do that. Yeah. Now don't get all sentimental on me. I am nothing else. Roam around for a bit, visit taxation, next settlement from here, and get to know folks. Come back later, all right? Well, I'm at the while I'm at the cave, I could take another look at our wagon and see if the bandits have missed anything. Good idea. Even if they took all your belongings, you might still get a few good planks out of it. Take your tools with you and don't forget the water. And if you collect agaves, bring them to Karen in taxation. She'll pay halfway decently for them. Excellent. All righty. And I received the flowers. All right, so we got to go back. I think it was up there. I think it was that direction, wasn't it? You gonna show me? Yeah, it is. This way? Yep. Okay. Oh, geez, don't fall. Don't fall. Ooh, what's that? What am I? How am I gonna? I'm supposed to be over there. We'll check that out in a minute, but we gotta do this task here. I think we kind of went the wrong way, huh? Yeah, we did. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, GPS Granny strikes again. Ooh, here's a little path. And well, woohoo! I jumped. All right. Now I could have sworn I came down that way, but maybe not. Huh. Maybe it was up this way, huh? Here? Look at that nice arch. Isn't that beautiful? That looks like Archway. Or not Archway, but Arch National Park. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Hancock's Cave. I found it. Alright, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Oh, Mom. Hi, Mom. Alright, place your mom's flowers. Let's back up. There we go. Flowers. Aww. Aww. So... It's funny. For a moment there, I thought, well, I'd like to kneel down like I do in Conan. Kind of say a prayer to my mom. I don't know as I should be picking up all these. It's probably going to make me too heavy. Oh, there's our wagon. Destroyed wagon. Ooh. Biscuit. Cannery. Anything else? Alright, so what did he say I had to do? No, I think you destroy with the axe. There we go. Congratulations, you just found your first recipe book. Use tab to open your inventory, find the book, and use the right mouse button to learn what it can teach you. Thirsty for more knowledge? Books like this can be found, earned, or bought all across the world. Keep an eye out. All right. So open our tab. Excuse me. Farmer's Handbook. What we got here? We got Ed's Magic. Art of Survival. What's that going to be under, I wonder? This right here. Maybe resources? No, it's not a resource. Ed's goodbye. Ed's goodbye. Alright, that's just the quest and stuff. Alright. So it said to do it in tab though. Well, see what you can build. Oh, skills, maybe. Available points, 0. Alright, so I need 3 points to be able to collect skins and pelts. I can buy the points too, I guess. So, alright, and as I gain in level, I can... Yeah. Alright, so I need 150. Oh, I need 1500 and I've only got 150 experience. Okay, so I need to gain experience to get points to do these. Produces a pickaxe. Okay. And yeah. Okay. All right, we got that. So, whoop, nothing else here? Nope, I guess not. Nothing else left behind. All right, so our next visit Karen in taxation. Where is that? That is out there. That is 344 miles, I'm thinking. Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to end this here, guys. I mean, this is very cool. I am really glad, though, I played Medieval Dynasty first so that I kind of know how this goes, how this is, you know, gonna run. But look at that place down there. Look at all of this, though. Now, I wonder if I can actually see the town. Can I see it? No, it must be behind that butte over there. I just absolutely love this scenery. Now, look behind that. There's a mountain with snow on it. Now, I wonder if I'm going to be able to go to that snowy biome. So let's take a peek at our map here. What's going on here? We can zoom out. Yay. Very good. This is the Hermit Farm. This is Hancock's. All right, so this must be where the town is. Yeah. So it is behind that butte. It's quite a ways from me. So yeah, we'll hit that up next time. And if there is interest in this, if you guys all like to watching this, then let me know, and I will continue to, you know, record gameplay of this as I go along. I probably will do things in between recording times. So yeah, I like it so far. I think it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see how it develops further, visiting Karen and taxation. So yeah, I can't turn him around to look at you. Too bad he's got his, his back to you, but there's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, guys, if you liked, give me the big old like. And if you would like to see more, just subscribe. And if you hit that little bell, you'll be notified when I post my next video. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. And again, if you would like to see more of this, just let me know in the comments. So until next time, GG out.